Hey guys, this is a look into Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. We had a fantastic time at the hotel. It is a fantastic place and it has great views, so well worth it if you're in Singapore. Definitely something to take your better half to if you get the opportunity, and it's very well placed in Singapore. One thing that you'll notice in Singapore is that it's very easy to get around, particularly with public transport. And if you don't believe me, give it a go, and please trust Google Maps. We literally used it for the entire trip because we're not based in Singapore, but it just seemed to have all the answers. It told you which bus to take, which train to take, how long it took, and just how much everything was. So please go ahead. The hotel itself, come on. So this is a look inside the hotel. You walk in and it's absolutely stunning. The first thing that you notice is when you put in the key card, the curtains open for you automatically. I mean, that in itself was quite amazing when I first saw it. And I mean, in terms of space, it's absolutely spacious. You get plenty of room. This is the King Deluxe room. We're looking at the toilet now. It's not a Japanese toilet, but that's alright. It's no loss there. In terms of amenities, they provide you with your stock standard things, so your toothbrushes, shampoo, body wash, soap and other things. They also have this awesome shower head that it actually, when it releases water, actually feels like little needles touching your body, and it actually feels really nice. It sounds bad, but it's actually a really nice feeling. Now, talking about expensive and just the feeling of the hotel, it is pretty pricey. We're talking about when I booked it in January of 2018. This is just after New Year's. It was $489, and because I'm Australian, at the time our dollar was actually doing slightly better, so we paid a little bit less than that in Australian dollars. But now making this video in February of 2019, our dollar is actually now weaker than the Singaporean dollar, so we're lucky that we actually were able to get this hotel when our dollar was slightly better, and being in the country when our dollar was better. It's absolutely stunning, this place. We basically picked the garden view, and at night time, Gardens by the Bay is literally outside your window, and the lights at Gardens by the Bay is beautiful. Here's a picture of the rooftop. It's the infinity pool, and it is raining that day. But when it's not raining, it's a fantastic opportunity to come up and take a selfie with your better half, or even your friends and family if you're bringing them along. It's a great place because it looks like when you're taking the photo that there's no edge to the water, and behind you is Singapore and all the big commercial buildings and all the banks and things. I've got to say, just looking at the cupboards and drawers and things, obviously there's a bar fridge. If you use or drink or eat anything from the bar fridge, you got to pay for it, but you get complimentary tea, and they give you some really nice TWG tea bags, so please use them and take advantage of the fact that they're providing it to you as part of the hotel fee. Also, with regards to the hotel itself, entertainment, I mean, you can watch TV and order some movies to watch, or you can just watch the normal TV channels. I mean, they've got HBO and Fox Movies, and you can just watch whatever's on TV, but if you want to pay a little bit extra to watch something, you can see in the video that it's not exactly cheap stick still. In terms of food, I gotta say, if you like your celebrity chefs, or you like just fine dining in general, this is the place for you. There's also a hawker food centre in Marina Bay Sands, a shopping area. When I say Marina Bay Sands, I should be saying the shops, or the shops with double PE. There's a food court downstairs, so if you want the cheaper food, which is always great in Singapore, you can go hit that up. But fine dining, this is the place to be. Gordon Ramsay has a restaurant here called Bread Street, and if you go there, it's reasonably priced for fine dining, and there's pork chops on the menu, and that's an absolute must if you're here. They taste absolutely delicious, and When we tried it, we weren't wrong. We would have ordered 2 or 3 more plates. That was the killer and absolute winner on our journey here. In terms of other bits of things, you know, if you get to the rooftop, there's a sky bar and also a observation deck if you want to see more of the city without using the pool. And there's also a spa up there as well if you want to use it. In terms of other things, I think they've got like a science museum just outside the shop area, and there's a really cool Louis Vuitton, which has a store outside the shops, and it's sort of in the water. I'm probably not describing properly, but if you look at some of the early photos that I have, you'll see what I mean. Look, anyways, it was just a fantastic night there. I really enjoyed it. It was sort of the end of our trip in Singapore, and it was sort of just our way to splurge and just go, oh, let's just have a good night. And I didn't regret it. It was just a great, and it's something you can say to your friends and say, oh, look, I've stayed at Marina Bays Sands at least once. And yeah, so what I'll say is, if you have any other experiences and you want to share it with other people, feel free to do it. I'm more than happy for you to add your comments to the comments section below. But more importantly, I do have plenty of videos about my overseas trips. I'm more than happy to share things and give you guys tips and advices and things. One other advice is I did book this through booking.com, and if you like your cashback, you can go to Shopback or Cashback Rewards, and they can provide you some extra incentive to book through booking.com if you want. I think you just get extra advertising and things on your normal browsing, but look, I didn't really mind. Yeah, so please subscribe and please like the video. Thanks again, and take care.